Ladies and gentlemen in the American Jerry and Bulldog Nation, boy, do I have a fun little local story for you involving the Northern Kentucky Tribune and their editor of this nonprofit, Judy Clabes. Now, I want everybody to know that I find it fun that Bulldog Media has already blown past the Northern Kentucky Tribune as far as influence in the tri-state, and in particular, the media game, the video game, so forth and so on. Now, let me tell you who the Northern Kentucky Tribune is. The Northern Kentucky Tribune is a so-called nonprofit which has sponsors. Among those sponsors is St. Elizabeth Medical Center. Judy Clabes used to be the editor of the Kentucky Post before she got shifted in to the Scripps Howard Foundation. Now, this organization is filled with former Kentucky Post writers and Cincinnati Post writers, including the very liberal Bill Straub. Now, the opinion editor, political, hates Trump. Now, I've known Judy Clabes ever since she showed up at our house one day back when I was probably a late teenager, my early 20s, when she replaced, maybe mid-20s, when she replaced Vance Trimble as the editor of the Kentucky Post. Vance Trimble, God bless his soul, died, I think he's like 108 years old in Oklahoma a few years back. But Judy Clabes came up from Evansville with her husband Gene to replace the venerable Vance Trimble. And what happened is as she became editor of the Kentucky Post, she was obviously a very big liberal Democrat. This is a great story. She supported Bob Altemeyer for county judge executive. I ran Clyde Middleton's campaign back in 1988, 1989, when Clyde Middleton knocked off Bob Altemeyer. I'm 24 years old at the time. The entire time this is going on. Actually, I take that back. I might have been 25, 26. But the whole time this is going on, the whole time, she's telling me that Clyde Middleton can't win. Well, what happens? Clyde Middleton does win. Now, to her credit, after he won, I got this wonderful editorial in the Kentucky Post about my role in that win. They called me a nuclear warhead of energy, and that I didn't let grass grow under my feet, and that I brought a different attitude to the chairmanship. I was only 26 years old, folks. 26. Think about what you were doing at 26. Well, Clyde Middleton immediately betrays me. And then what happens is, this is so funny, is over the years, she became Clyde's best freaking buddy. So here, I get shut out from this, and she's the best buddy. But she got a little too big for her britches. And I don't know all the facts and details of when she got transferred to the foundation, but I think I might have had a little bit to do that behind the scenes. I think I might have, Judy. You don't even know about it. But anyway, so she starts this Northern Kentucky Tribune a long time ago. And they try to claim that they are the news source for Northern Kentucky in their reporting. Well, there's one big problem. They're bought and paid for by their sponsors. I mean, they're bought and paid for. Now, she tried to deny this. Now, you can't make this up. Her latest cause is working with Ben Duzing. This woman is defending Ben Duzing, the narcissistic, arsonist, wife beater, wife abuser, woman abuser. By the way, I'm not going to get sued for any of those statements, am I, Benny boy? I mean, it is unbelievable. And she's contacting somebody who used to be Ben's client, who forwarded me these messages that she sent him, including saying to him that I was disbarred and mocking me. Well, I'm going to sue Judy Clabes this week for defamation, because that's what I do to these people. If you don't do what I do, and by the way, look what Trump does. If you don't fight back against these people, they will do everything they can. You got to let them know you will not take it. So I'm suing her. Now, she tried to deny in this email to me that she's owned by St. E's. Have you seen any story in St. Elizabeth Medical Center about them referring people to dialysis before the time, pushing steroid injections on people, billing fraud during the pandemic. One negative story about St. E's? No, because she is bought by St. Elizabeth Medical Center. You're going to love this, folks. This is why you need to elect me governor. In this email she sends to me, taking on the major healthcare service provider in northern Kentucky does not feel like a good idea for a serious gubernatorial candidate, however. Here is the editor of the Northern Kentucky Tribune who will never, ever write a negative story about St. Elizabeth Medical Center, who's never covered my candidacy for Kentucky governor, being the first one since Jim Bunning 30 years ago. And that's what she tells me. Taking on service to... Think about that, folks. You wonder why you should like... She's telling me it's not smart for me to attack St. Elizabeth Medical Center and go after St. Elizabeth Medical Center with the health care mandate. By the way, she didn't write anything negative about the health care worker mandate issue. That's what they do. An admission by somebody who's bought and paid for by St. Elizabeth Medical Center and is going to get sued for defamation by me this week. Simple lawsuit, only be like 3 pages. It's unbelievable. Boy, I had her shaking in her boots by the end of the day. It's unbelievable. And she tried to act like we've been friends for a long time. By the way, I got one final story. You're going to love this. I'm 26 years old. It was right after Clyde Middleton won. And Judy, wanting to then jump in the bandwagon because he won, hosts a lunch at the Drawbridge Motor Inn. At this lunch is every single community titan in northern Kentucky. There was like 50 of them. Titans. I mean, the Ralph Dreeses of the world, all those people. And me, 26 years old. I wish I took a photograph of this thing. I mean, I was like unbelievable. At 26 years old, I should have been at the top of the heap. And then I got it's politics. Clyde Middleton betrayed me like the day after he won. It was hysterical. It changed my life forever, probably end up for the betterment, because it made me realize at a young age how politicians are just son of a bitches. But Judy Clabes, something else in it. She's telling me it's a mistake. Now I got to ask you, all of you who have all these issues that you've had with St. E's, she's telling me that I shouldn't go after them. The champion of the people is what I am. Sorry, Judy, I don't care. And I'm for getting rid of certificate of need so we can have competition with Christ, Children's, University, and all of them coming into northern Kentucky where we can have some better health care. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Judy Clabes, may you have a terrible day.